Bullet terminals, wiring, connectors. What are they? What have we got? How do we apply them? We sell the more traditional 1950s, very early 60s and before cars. They all had bullet terminals. So individual packets. You've got two types. These are for crimping, and we'll go on to how to do that. And these are for soldering. Solder ones do any type of wire. The crimping ones are specific to the wire type. These are little packs that we sell, and then the connectors, double ones, single ones, 5 in, 5 out, and we also do a multi-pack. Got some examples here of different wire sizes, heavy wire, headlights, things like that. Medium-sized wires would go to relays, various other bits and pieces on the car. The small ones, maybe instruments, things like that. Now these, the bullet sizes are all the same. They'll all go into the same tubes. And here we've got some where I've already done them with crimped terminals one end and solder terminals the other. To crimp the bullet to the wire, we've got two alternatives. Now we can size up the bullet. Simply, if the wire goes in, it's the right size bullet, and if it doesn't, it isn't. So there's one for that. And I'm going to first of all use the nice professional tool. Now this one's going to put a nice hex all the way around. Now, here we can see this has given nice flats all the way around. Beautifully crimped on. Can't pull it off that terminal. The alternative tool we've got, now these as you can see, it's a professional, well-made tool. We've got a lower cost alternative here, and we'll just select the turn off this one. This one simply puts a flat on the terminal. Put the terminal through. The terminal's securely crimped on, and it's just got two simple flats. Now you could jiggle around and go on more sides, but that gives a good connection. When it comes to putting these terminals into the tubes, especially on older cars, it really can be quite difficult to get these things into the tube. So I've got a simple little tool here called a snip snaps tool, and it simply holds one end of the bullet, and it, as you squeeze it, pushes the bullet firmly into the connector. So then you've got if you want to move on from the other side. And there you've got nicely joined wire. It's poking out a bit. No connectors showing, fully pressed into the tubes. And with this 2-into-1, of course, you could have a secondary wire coming out. Move on to later cars, 60s, 70s, later 60s, 70s, mostly had these Lucar terminals on them, they called them. And they're just a spade type connector. Now for these, what you need is one of these an insulated connector crimping tool. And as you can see, wire strippers here for various thickness of wire, and then you've got the crimping ends at the top here, and this will give you a nice neat crimp. So again, we'll get some wire. And this is real heavy duty headlight wire, so this will want to go on a big one. And there you can see how that's crimped that wire around and pulled it right round from both sides with the right shaped nozzle in here. Now for the real professional finish to a crimped up Lucar terminal, a bit of this shrink sleeving is the perfect solution. You just trim a little bit off, pop it on the wire, put it over the terminal. You could use a heat gun here or the normal garage extra bit of kit, just a lighter, and there, beautifully finished terminal. All these parts available on the site. The tools in the tool section, wiring in the wiring section, together with the bullet terminals and the multi-packs of these. Some small packs, packs of 5, and we also do them in packs of 50.